function both as implementers of best practice and as innovators of solutions to learning problems. To be effective as a coach, I believe it's critical that the time that coaches spend with teachers hit both of these dual roles. So the first one, implementer of best practice. Coaches need to be continually studying what the best practice research tells us about effective teaching and developing the professional learning processes under which teachers learn to internalize and implement those best practices. Secondly, coaches need to be able to function as problem solvers, working alongside of a teacher to invent the most effective approaches to increase the learning outcomes of each and every student. This would fit under the category of what is generally referred to as technical coaching. The research on staff development suggests that for a person to learn and internalize a teaching practice that will have a positive impact on student achievement, the teacher should be provided with knowledge, model, practice opportunities, observation, feedback, and ongoing coaching. A coach working with a teacher needs to structure the process through which the teacher gains those. It need not necessarily all come from the coach. So where does the professional development program fit in? What pieces are teachers gaining from other teachers? But I do believe the coach needs to have an understanding of the need for all of those elements to be there. I describe knowledge as the research that provides a teacher with the compelling why or reasons for learning and mastering the best practice strategy. Knowledge also is the knowledge of how to. What are the steps, the procedures through which to implement that best practice. Models need to be provided so that the teacher can see it in action. And then the critical element, the opportunity for the teacher to practice those skills in a safe environment. The research suggests somewhere between 20 to 30 practices over an 8 to 10 week period. Those practices should be done with some form of feedback. So again, whether the coach provides that feedback or other teachers take the opportunity to observe and give the teacher feedback. The first feedback saying that I really am implementing the change. My questions have changed, my responses have changed, whatever the strategy is. And then second, to begin to note that the change in teacher behavior is producing the desired change in student behavior. And it's that ongoing practice, repetition, continued refinement that creates a teacher who is an expert implementer of best practice. Teachers at each stage in their career will be identifying students for whom the quote current best practice isn't producing the desired student achievement, at least at a minimal, without some form of adjustment or modification. And I believe the future for us is going to be found in outstanding teachers in a quote action research approach, discovering the new best practices. I think the role of the coach in these these settings is to be working alongside the teacher as a researcher, a critical thinking partner, and to me this is an extremely exciting part of being a coach, because the coach and the teacher are likely learning together. They're having the insights. They're tapping each other's creativity to move this to the next step, and I believe that is an awesome reward that's built in for folks who invest their time in coaching.